Hello everybody, I'm John DeSciullo right here at WBBZ-TV welcoming the Vice President of the Variety Club, Paul Cambria. Paul, welcome to the highlights of the 58th annual Variety Kids Telethon. It was a telethon so big it required 2 television stations to air it, Channel 2 on Saturday, February 29th and WBBZ on Sunday, March 1st.
You know, John, it's great. It was a really nice telethon. We had a lot of people, as usual, from the community make it happen. Our honorary chair was John Basil and his wife Allison from the Basil family of dealerships, and it was wonderful. They were tremendous contributors to this year's effort, but we had all these other companies and so on that were always there for us year after year, but the regular person on the street made it happen. They called in. They
did, and the volunteers are very important to the Variety Kids Telethon, and all of that said, this is the 58th annual, and your co-host, Reverend Darius Pridgeon, another great asset.
You know, we love Darius. He's a little under the weather right now, as everybody knows. He has this dreaded virus, but you know what? He's going to spring back, and he is integral to our success every year. He's a man of such energy and passion and commitment that it really comes out to the public and helps people, you know, dial that number, push those buttons and make that call.
And it was a first year for WGRZ Channel 2 and a first year for WBBZ-TV, but not the first year for the Goo Goo Dolls that opened it. What a coup to get this top act.
If you think about it, I mean, they are an international rock sensation. They played at 20, 30, 40,000 people, and they happen to be in our community, and they do not charge us a dime. Everything is donated to us, and they help us make the phones ring and raise money for great John O'Shea Children's Hospital.
And speaking of O'Shea Children's Hospital, that's where a bulk of the money goes to. Variety Club's been around, by the way, since the 1930s. Telethon's been on the air since 1962. And other children's charities are helped. And we'll learn a little bit more about the mission of Variety.
Yeah, we really have. Variety has a big footprint. 80% of our money goes to John O'Shea Children's Hospital. The other money goes to other local charities. So it all stays local and it all goes to charity. And we have lots and lots of volunteers, as I am, as you are, you know, who just come here for the love of the operation and to raise money and to help kids.
Well, speaking of the kids, you're going to meet the kids and you're going to see some great entertainers, including Paul's favorite, the Polka King, Ron Dombrowski.
Oh, I love Ron Dombrowski. That was one of the highlights for me. You know, Saturday we had Channel 2 and all the wonderful talent that they have on Channel 2 that helped us, Scott and Mary Allison, everybody else. And then, and we had kind of a formal way on Saturday night, tuxedos and so on, you know, a nice. And then the next day was kind of grassroots, Channel 5, and Ron Dombrowski, the Polka King. It was really a blast. We had a great time.
And Paul, we'll get to Ron Dombrowski and the polkas in just a little bit, but you can donate online to varietybuffalo.org. Just click the donate button or text the word variety to 20222 to make a $20 donation. Paul, who are we going to start with?
The Goo Goo Dolls, of course.
Here we go.
All of my life, all of my doubt, all of my myself. All of my life, all of my doubt, all of my ups keep keeping me down. Started all over, started all over, started all over. All of my fight, all of my fear, all of my darkness leading me here. Started all over, started all over, started all over. How long's it gonna take? How long before you feel it get? Feel it get? How long's it gonna take? How long before you feel it get? Feel it get? What I need is a feeling credible. What I need is a true love edible. I wanna beat like a heart that's painted in gold. Here we go. All of my life, all of my doubt, all of my ups keep keeping me down. Started all over, started all over, started all over. All of my fight, all of my fear, all of my darkness leading me here. Started all over, started all over, started all over. All of my life, how long's it gonna take? How long before you get? All of my life, how long's it gonna take? How long before you get? Yeah.
The official mission of Variety is to transform, uplift, and enrich the children with illness, disadvantage, or underprivileged. We try to help as many children as we can.
Victoria was involved in the telethon last year, and she was the celebrity child, and it has been a great experience. The telethon family is great.
Did you have fun, Victoria, last year?
Yeah,
You like being on TV?
yeah.
Yeah. What do you like to do? What's your favorite thing?
Helping all the kids that are in need.
It was fun because I got to help all the kids in need, and it was fun helping my sister too.
It's a great opportunity for people to donate for the kids and help them with all these kids that have disabilities, and they need our help. Everybody, please donate. And we definitely need our help because it helps them a lot through different things, the hospital, any other benefits that they can get. So please donate. Por favor, donen. De verdad que los niños necesitan su ayuda. Lo poco que puedan ayudar, eso ayuda demasiado. Los niños del hospital y otras diferentes entidades que los pueden ayudar. Así que por favor, donen. Gracias.
The Variety Club started in 1927 when a baby was left on the steps of a theater in Pittsburgh. The entertainers there adopted baby Catherine, and out of that came a worldwide organization founded to help children. The Buffalo Tent was chartered in 1934 with a headquarters on Delaware Avenue near Huron. The first telethon went to air on Channel 2 in 1962 when Dr. Robert Warner wanted to fund his revolutionary rehabilitation center. The annual broadcast moved across town for decades, but has now returned to Channel 2 and WBBZ-TV. The headquarters have moved as well, taking over the Knights of Columbus Hall on Broadway in Lancaster, in a facility that can be rented by the general public and organizations. The volunteers of Variety Club work all year long, hosting cruise nights, spinning the wheel at the Erie County Fair, organizing multiple fundraising events, car raffles, and working with everyday people and hometown businesses to raise much-needed monies.
Thanks for helping the kids.
To see the smiles on the kids' faces, it's unbelievable. Every year we do an event at the Bison baseball game, and we bring as many kids as we can to it. It's usually a couple of hundred kids that we bring from the various charities that we support.
I'm here through the Buffalo Police Athletic League. Basketball, football, soccer, tennis, basically all sports.
What do you like to do? What's your favorite sport?
Basketball and football.
How do you do?
Good.
What do you like to do?
Basketball.
I got involved because I am a father and grandfather. We have a union hour where we have 32 phone operators between noon and 2 this year, which are all union members or labor leaders. We have a raffle of Bills tickets and guitars signed by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's a way of showing that we're not just union folks. We're moms and dads, brothers and sisters.
It was a wonderful experience. brought a lot of awareness to kids with disabilities and opened our eyes to a lot of things as well.
Emily has cerebral palsy, so she has some physical limitations with walking, but she does get, she's received physical therapy from Children's Hospital. She has her orthopedic braces made locally at Great Lakes, so, and then she does aquatic therapy, she did horseback therapy.
I've ridden quite a few. I know the first horse I rode was, I think, Nibbles. What's his name? Yeah. It is exciting and it's fun for me because I love animals. It's definitely a fun experience.
We've gotten a lot of help and attention on the physical side, which is one of the things that Variety does. They bring awareness to all these other organizations that help kids in different ways. It really just shows how close the community in Buffalo really is. It shows how everybody comes together every year for Variety and for the kids. And it shows, you know, just how warm and thoughtful Buffalo is, and you know, if more people could reach out and send donations. It goes a long way for the families and for the children themselves.
So Kelly and Kyle were twins. They were born at 30 weeks premature. Kelly has cerebral palsy, and she required a lot of therapy services at Children's Hospital, along with a good team of doctors that have helped her progress over the years. It made a huge different impact on her life, and that's why we chose to be the Variety Club Children. And that's why I continue to support them to this day. They can't do everything on their own. They need the support system, they need help, they need the physical therapy and equipment to progress them to be good members of society.
In addition to the Oshai Children's Hospital, there's several charities that we support, they being Camp Good Days, the PAL, Born Hava, the Jewish Community Center, the Boys and Girls Clubs, SABA, St. Mary's School for the Deaf. The list goes on.
I think that one thing that some kids should know is we're not any different from them. Personalities aren't any different, and you shouldn't be afraid to come up to us because it's not scary, we're just people.
We need your help. Honor your pledge. Use your credit card. It's kids helping kids.
Yes, yes.
We love Variety!
You ready? It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, the way down deep inside you, not the things that hide you, not your toys like this one, they're just beside you. It's you I like, every part of you, your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. And I hope you can remember, even when you're feeling blue, it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you, all of you, it's you I like.
We've all heard that good things come in small packages. Well, so does dynamite.
I'm 4.
Amelia Faye lights up any room, and she has a lot to say.
My brother's name is Connor, and my dog's name is Gus.
What do you think of your sister over there?
I mean, my sister.
She's your sister. And you love your sister?
Yeah. We gave kisses and hugs on the way to here.
Do you always get along this well with your brother?
Yeah.
Mom Morgan Faye says that last part may not be 100% accurate, but Emmy, as she's known, loves to chat about her favorite things, her pets and watching TV, and how much she loves to play.
We're so silly. Mom said if we want to run around a little bit, we can.
Emmy and the whole Fay family have been doing a lot of running around these days as the 2020 Variety Club Telethon's celebrity family. The pint-sized ambassador has something to say about that too.
Yes, I'm here to help the kids.
Emmy rushed into this world on November 17th, 2015. She was 9 weeks early and a tiny little thing, weighing just 3 pounds and 4 ounces. At first, home was the NICU at Children's Hospital. Then, on January 4th of 2016, she was big enough and strong enough to join her mom and dad at home in Lancaster. And ever since, she's been working on getting bigger and stronger with the help of her mom and dad and her doctors.
And we just take every day as it comes, and we go through everything just like a typical family would.
Together, they have navigated any number of challenges. Early on, doctors determined that Emmy had gross motor skill delays. When she was 3, she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, a disorder that can make muscles stiff and weak and make it harder to move around without a little help. But it didn't stop Emmy. That same year, she started preschool in an integrated classroom at Aspire Learning Center, where she's learned new things and made new friends. She loves it. Since the day she was born, Emmy has just kept moving forward.
Yep, she does aqua therapy in the pool once a week, which is great. Any exercise that she can get her therapy that's fun for her, that she's willing to participate in happily, is really great. So she loves that. She also does in the summers, we signed her up again for horseback riding therapy, which she loves. It helps stretch her legs and muscles and helps strengthen her core muscles, her back and her stomach, to help her with balance when she's still learning to walk.
Practical applications to deal with what may be seen through many grown-up eyes as complications. But for Emmy, they are just some of the little adventures that make up a day in the life of a 4-year-old, one who is just happy to be here.
All they want to do is be a happy kid, and what's really sweet is oftentimes, you know, we struggle with their limitations more than they do, and they are just happy and they don't know any different, and they go through life, and it's harder for us sometimes, and I just see how brave and strong she is, and it's an inspiration to me, really, the way that she is.
Somebody said that Amelia is the most beautiful girl in Buffalo. Let me see. It's true.
Emmy knows she's here to help the kids. But the little dynamo who is filled with love right down to her sparkly shoes will likely never know the profound impact she has on everyone she meets.
And I always say she's the strongest girl I've ever known, and I truly believe that.
Voglio viva dai Leisha, Bonjour Minestrone. Voglio viva dai Leisha, Bonjour Minestrone. Sitting in a jail cell, sad and oh so lonely. My sweet wife left me behind, she's gone. Where could that girl be? My sweet wife left me behind, she's gone. Where could that girl be? Minestrone, omienza pomyliała, jak tu siedzie, ona sobie innego dostała. Jak tu siedzie, ona sobie innego dostała. Where had that girl gone? Did she go Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Yeah, yeah! Well, Sally called back, she asked how I feel. She said, I know how to help get over Alice. Yeah, Alice is gone, but I'm still here. You know I've been waiting 24 years as that big limousine disappeared. Here we go! Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got a reason, but I just don't wanna know. But for 24 years, I've been living next door to Alice. Alice? Who the hell is Alice? 24 years, waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and get her set her plans. Now I've gotta hear you, who not living next door to Alice.
I'm Lauren Hall here at the John R. Oshai Children's Hospital, standing here with President Allegra Jaros. Allegra, we are standing here in this beautiful new hospital in downtown's medical campus. Bring us up to speed on what's new here and what's going on here right now.
Well, thank you. We're thrilled to be here and really so thankful to the community for helping us get to this point. It's been 2 years that we've been in our new hospital. We've settled in and we are extremely busy. I know everybody's been talking about it, but there's a lot of illness going on in the community, and we are really the best place to have your kids come to be seen if they need that care. And we are filled. We've got 187 patients in the hospital today, and we're working hard to make sure our community is safe and healthy.
What brought you here and what's kept you here?
So I was born at the Children's Hospital Buffalo, and I am a Buffalonian. My mother was a nursing professor at UB, and she brought me up to really value what a hospital like our own Children's Hospital means to its community. I know, and she's taught me, that having a children's hospital is we're blessed. We're so fortunate to have the care providers, the specialists, the subspecialists that are needed to run a full-service, tertiary, high-end children's hospital and children's service, to have trauma care surgeons and providers here in our community to care for our kids when they're in a car accident, to have subspecialist medical professionals like geneticists who are here for our kids when they're born and an anomaly has been detected, to have them here so we can put a care path together and actually care for our community. We're so fortunate, and it's only through philanthropy and the giving, the work that the Variety Club does, that we are able to be here to ensure that care, because we are an impoverished community. We have the second highest number of children who live in poverty right here in Buffalo across the entire nation. 70% of the kids that enter into Children's Hospital and their families have little to no ability to actually pay for the care that's required of them. And so as the times get tough in Albany or with the federal government, and we're all reading about the fact that Medicare and Medicaid cuts are imminent, the unintended impact of those cuts is significant cut to care for kids, because it's all bundled in those Medicaid rates. And so receiving dollars from our community to make sure that when your child injures themselves, falls down, hits their head, your neighbor is sick, your neighbor has the neighbor's child has the flu, that this hospital is there to care for those patients is really critically important. And on behalf of myself, the physicians here, the staff here at Children's Hospital, we are so thankful to this community for all they do throughout the Variety Club Telethon and throughout the entire year in order to help us make sure we're here to care for the kids.
Yeah, we know it really does take the entire community to ensure that that care is available to the children of Buffalo.
It does, it surely does.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the partnership, the long-standing partnership between the hospital and the Variety Club?
Yeah, the work that we've done with the Variety Club over the years has been varied. We've built pharmacies together, we've built units together, but in the last few years we've really focused on programming, which is vitally important. So our kids, we provide top quality children's health care to kids here in the hospital, as evidenced by the fact that this is our second year being recognized by Leapfrog as a top quality children's hospital. There's only 6% of the children's hospitals across the nation that could claim that. But what's also and equally important is the care that our kids receive when they leave this hospital. And so programs like those programs that we provide within the Robert Warner Center are critically important to our kids in their healing process, in the follow-up care and the continuum of care that they're going to need, sometimes just for a couple of visits and sometimes for the rest of their lives. And the dollars that you are giving to the Variety Club this year go directly to make sure we can best care for kids in that ambulatory setting.
Allegra, if someone's watching right now and they're on the fence about whether they want to get involved and whether they want to make a donation tonight, what would you like to say to them?
I would like to thank them for their help and for considering helping Children's Hospital provide care to our community. As a Buffalonian, we all recognize how important the health of kids and our children is, whether it's for our own children, our grandchildren, our neighbors' children, nieces and nephews. Every dollar raised goes to make sure that if they need help, we are here to provide it. It's truly impactful. You're helping your own community and you're helping those that are really neediest. Our children are the future for Western New York, and you can help ensure that future.
Take it from someone who was born right here in the hospital. Allegra Jaros, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
I'm Lauren Hall at the John R. Oshai Children's Hospital.
Ladies and gentlemen, Western New York is a big family. Variety is a big, close family. I'd like to introduce to you my family. My beautiful wife, Aubrey, my daughter, Bryn, Madison, and my son, Brooks. I've been a part of this telethon for 25 years, and I always used the line to get you to call in to donate. I always said, you never know when you're gonna need Children's Hospital. Well, 2 years ago, that came true for our family, for my son, Brooks. The day after he turned 2, changed our lives forever.
We took Brooks for his 2-year checkup, and the doctor felt something in his abdomen. And we went, and ultrasounds confirmed that he had a mass in his kidney. We were rushed right to Children's Hospital. They took amazing care of us. We were admitted. We talked to the surgeons. Dr. Valley, we were lucky enough to have him as our surgeon, reassured us that everything would be okay and we were in good hands. 2 days after our initial ultrasound, Brooks went in and had his kidney removed with the mass intact. We were blessed with our outcome. Brooks is a healthy, active 4-year-old now. We are lucky enough to be able to go back to Children's for our follow-ups. We go once a year now for our ultrasounds. And just the care that we continue to receive, even though we're coming in and coming out, the technicians are wonderful, and I can't speak enough about how much this hospital has meant to our family and our community.
And how much you help this hospital by calling in and donating. I'm so proud to be up here and be a part of this organization. So, we would like to do a song for you, And we are going to feature this little guy right here. It's a song I learned for a Christmas show this year. And as I was rehearsing it in the kitchen, he came out and said, hey, Dad, did that little boy find his way home? So he was in the other room listening. So we learned it together, and we'd like to share it with you. It's called Angels Among Us, and it goes like this. I was walking home from school on a cold winter day. I took a shortcut through the woods and I lost my way. It was getting late and I was scared and all alone. And a kind old man took my hand and he led me home. Mama couldn't see him, but he was standing there. I knew in my heart he was the answer to my prayer. Oh, I believe there were angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere above. They touched when life held troubled times and had me down on my knees. There's always been someone to come along and comfort me. A kind word from a stranger to lend a helping hand. A phone call from a friend just to say I understand. Ain't it kind of funny to let the dark end of the road someone lights the way, just one single ray of hope. Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere above. They come to you and me in our darkest hour. Show us how to live, teach us how to give, guide us with the light of love. They wear so many faces, show up in the strangest places, grace us with their mercy in our time of need. Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent out to us from somewhere above. They come to you and me in our darkest hour. Show us how to live, teach us how to give, guide us with the light of love. Guide us with the light of love.
You know, the drink for all of us is something special, whether it's a glass of champagne at a wedding or New Year's Eve, a glass of water, which this is. We toast everything, especially in this great country of ours. And we toast people that have passed. And January 29th at 5:13 p.m., my mom passed. And this isn't just about my mom. It's about everybody that's in this room today and everybody listening and watching. We've all lost someone that we love. And often we think of them when we toast. And this is a great song by Maroon 5. In fact, when my sister called me and told me about this song, she said, you got to listen to this song by Maroon 5. I said, heck, I never even heard of Maroon 4. And, but I heard this song and I had to share it with you. I hope you like it. This is one of my favorites. For all of those who've gone, who we love and miss, this is a toast to them. So if you have a glass in your hand, hold it in your hand, and we're going to toast to them right now. God bless all of those somewhere. Here's to the one that we've got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. But the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. But the drinks bring back all the memories. The memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I didn't know no pain. I believed in forever, that everything would be the same. Now my heart feels like December when someone says your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to hold you, but I know I will one day. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Everything will be alright. We raise our glass and say, here's to the one that we've got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. But the drinks bring back all the memories, everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. But the drinks bring back all the memories. The memories bring back you. And the memories bring back you.
It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world. Come on. Yahoo! It's a celebration. Yahoo! It's a celebration. Come on. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. Come now. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. Well, it's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. Well, it's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. Well, it's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. Well, it's alright. Oh. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. You ready to sing? Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. One more time. Let me hear you. Celebrate good times. Come on. One more time. Let me hear you one more time. Celebrate good come on and celebrate, yeah. Oh, come on and celebrate. Tonight. And everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good come on and celebrate, yeah. Oh, come on and celebrate. Celebrate, yeah. Good time. Come on. Oh, come on and celebrate. Celebrate good come on and celebrate, yeah.
And Jeremy has brought some of his loved ones with him to tell us exactly how this adaptive bike works. Gail, you're going to start off, physical therapist. Can you tell us about the adaptive bike and how it's so important?
Yeah, this bike has given the kids the opportunity to do something they haven't experienced before. And Jeremy and I like to keep secrets. He thinks he's just having fun all the time on the bike, but actually he does a lot of great work. It's therapeutic. And Jeremy's not the only one at Newfane Learning Center that's able to use this bike. It has a ton of adjustability, and I have 5 other students just at the Newfane Learning Center that get to have that experience of riding the bike and gaining motor skills and independence.
Thank you, Gail, for that explanation. And Carol, you wanted to talk a little bit about the adaptive bike as well.
Right. This adaptive bike is part of the Variety Club's mobility program. This bike here costs $5,000. So we are looking for someone in the community who would like to help Daryl and I purchase another bike like this. So if you're out there and you can help us, give a call at our number and ask for Carol or Daryl, and we'd be glad to help. The community we need many of these bikes, and they're so hard to purchase because they're so expensive. I'd like you to talk to his mother, and she'll tell you how much he really enjoys this bike and what it's meant to him.
Yes, thank you. Lorraine, can you tell us about this adaptive bike?
He loves to ride it. He asked for one for Christmas, which we just can't afford. So he gets to ride it at school. He comes home, he tells us how excited it was. He rode the bike, but it strengthens his legs, he uses his arms. He needs a lot of trunk strengthening, and it helps him a lot.
So it really does make such a big difference in Jeremy's life, in other children's lives. And Carol, I know you wanted to speak a little bit more about that.
Well, Daryl, we have a challenge, don't we, Daryl? Yes, we do. Here you
All right, Western New York, here's what we have a challenge. We need more bikes for kids so that they can get out and get their exercise and be a real kid. Go out and enjoy it for mobility. Hey, Jeremy, what do you think? Do you think we can ride down to the other end? Yes? All right, you ready? Let's go, Western New York. We need bikes. We need help. Let's go, Jeremy. Come on. Take your time, boss. Come on, take your time. You got you. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Come on, Jeremy. There you go. Come on, Western New York. We need a bike. We need bikes. We need bikes to help these kids get their legs running. Get them moving. There you go, Jeremy. Keep going. Keep going, Jeremy. There we go. Come on, Western New York. We need bikes for Jeremy and his friends, right, Jeremy? Don't we need them? Yes. Look, say yes, Jeremy. Yes. There we go. Let's go. We got this. Come on. You got to go all the way down to the end. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go. Come on, Jeremy. Let's have it. Come on. One more. Let's go. Get her down there. Get her down there. There you go, Jeremy. Way to go, babe. That's it. Now, look. We made it. We made it. Come on, Western New York. Let's get another bike for some of these kids to ride. To get exercise.
That is beautiful, man. Just beautiful.
Hey, thanks for watching highlights of the 58th Variety Kids Telethon. A lot more to come. Paul, your co-host, Reverend Darius Pridgeon, we talked a little bit about him at the beginning of this presentation, but what is it about you two that makes it work?
Well, you know, he is so full of energy and enthusiasm, and he's so genuine that, you know, who better could you have to be inspiring people to call in and to donate? I mean, he and his magic wand and all the stuff that he does, people love him. The energy is such, we need it for the telethon. He's great.
Well, you'll see some highlights of Paul and Reverend Pridgeon, but don't make the call. Instead, go online to varietybuffalo.org or text the word variety to 20222, and it's a $20 donation.
10 seconds. She can do it. Take them both down. Because, oh, yes. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The star is in the house. Bring it. Yes. Ring. Look at this. Call Walter.
Oh,
Look
my
what he's
goodness.
wearing
What
for you.
happened?
Look what he's wearing.
Oh,
he's wearing his
Lederhosen.
great outfit for you guys.
Lederhosen.
Watch
I
your
love
phone.
it.
Watch your phone.
All right, which company are you with?
Huh?
She's
There
with
you go.
Variety Kids
Incorporated.
I'm praying
Now
for you
you're
too.
next.
You with the family too? Oh my goodness. He brings the whole family. Listen, 558-7575.
You gotta call right now. You have to call.
Did he
right
just
now.
walk in my shot?
I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Lucinda, one more.
Make sure they
There you go.
answered, okay? One more. You get one more, I'm going to dance the polka. I'm going to dance the polka. We got one more. Right one here. More, Western New York. On TV. Are
We
you
got
ready?
it. We got it.
You got it. I'm done.
Now December, there's a love we shared in September. Only blue talking when new love was here to stay. Now December, there's a love we shared in September. Only blues are the love, remember, when new love would light the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Body out, that's it, it's September. Body out, never was a cloudy day.
So we hope you're enjoying the performances, the kids, the stories, and as the highlights continue, Paul, you had a great idea with Richard Goldstein for a real inspirational moment this year with a very special individual.
Well, it was David Bellavia. I mean, everybody knows or should know that he received the Congressional Medal of Honor. And I mean, that's the highest military honor for his bravery, for the service to our country. And so we were fortunate enough to have him on. And we did kind of a tribute to him, but more of a tribute to the, to veterans and so on. And it was a big hit. We had, as you know, entertainment from like World War II songs and so on. Then we had Color Guard come from West Seneca. And it just was a great honor to have him at our telethon.
And we thank all the men and women who have served us in our country, including David Bellavia, as we continue with our highlights.
First of all, thank you for your kind words. It's profoundly changed everything. I get a chance to go around the country and see young men and women that are willing to serve at a time of war. It speaks volumes. And this Army, this military, it's diverse from different backgrounds, different economic backgrounds. And it's like the Army is the world's largest adoption agency. We'll take you from anywhere, and we promise to love your loved ones as much as you love them. And we're going to take care of them. We're going to sacrifice for them, but we're going to bring them home as better citizens and better individuals. And I was raised in Western New York where there were veterans everywhere on pedestals. And now you're in Nebraska and California, and you still see people willing to say America is worth it. And we're just privileged and blessed. And one of those things that we're blessed to have is Children's Hospital here in Western New York. And the way they look after, kids, when you're at Children's Hospital for an extended amount of time, you don't miss any school. The teachers come to you. And if the families have to be with a sick kid, the other children are taken care of as well. It's about hope. And one of the things we know in the military, we have hope. That's right. And we fight. And there's a lot of people that are fighting right now, and this support goes to people who they don't turn away anyone at Children's. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Oh, it's an honor for us. And we have a special ceremony, a tribute to you this evening. And these gentlemen with the Color Guard are going to come into our shot at this time now.
American Legion, 735.
West Seneca 735 reporting is what she said. We're honored to have you here. And this is a solemn occasion for us to be able to honor this true American hero. We're blessed to have him in our community. And the words that he spoke about Children's Hospital are words that should resonate with everyone in our community. And that's the reason why all of us are up here. We're all volunteers. And we do this because it's the right thing to do and a good thing to do. So I thank you so much for coming here at this time. David?
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Every one of these individuals served their country, and they come back to our community, and they tell young people, you could be anything you want to be. And there's no restriction to it. And you're giving back, and you're making America safer and greater. And thank you for that example. Thank you for your sacrifice. Appreciate it.
I was born early, Lord, one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is nothing.
The final is.
The final is for 2020 Variety Club Telethon, $1,055,222. Thank you, Western New York.
Great telethon total, $1,055,222. Paul, thanks for all you do, but it's not something that you do alone. You have a great team of people.
We have the whole community. I mean, we have key people who run the telethon, like you and like Richard Goldstein and guys like Donnie Razor, you know, people who are
Diane
there.
Cucciol,
Yeah, Diane, who's the president. But the community is what makes it happen. All of the supermarkets and the businesses and the organizations and the service groups and all the way, first responders, you name it, everybody's part of this telethon. It's the entire city with a frame around it.
Well, thanks to you, Paul. Thanks to WGRZ, Channel 2, Jim Tolner, the general manager there, Phil Arno, and the team here at WBBZ-TV, all the entertainers, the board, the volunteers. We're going to leave somebody out, I'm sure. But let's end the program as we started it, with highlights from the Goo Goo Dolls.
The Goo Goo Dolls.
And you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear, just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and designer love and empty things, just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. So take these words and sing out loud, 'cause everyone is forgiven now, 'cause tonight's the night the world begins again. I need someplace simple where we could live, and something only you can give, and that's faith and trust and peace while we're alive. And the one poor child who saved this world, and there's 10 million more who probably could, if we all just stopped and said a prayer for them. So take these words and sing out
Under your pledge. Use your credit card. It's kids helping kids. Yes, yes.
Begins again.